In Farming Simulator 23 Mobile, there are different types of animals like chickens, pigs, and cows. Today, we will be taking a look at all 5 animals in Farming Simulator. The first thing you need for your animals are barns. Open the map and buy one of the pre-placed stables. There is one for each type of animal. You have to drive over to buy it directly at the building. You can buy the animals directly at the barn, and they will be delivered for a small fee. Alternatively, if you have bought a trailer, you can drive it to the animal dealership and buy them on site to transport them yourself. Whether animals reproduce depends on 3 factors: their age, the space available, and the health of the animals. When they reach the age of maturity, they can give birth to offspring. But this is only possible if there is room for more animals in the barn, of course. Also, their health has to be at 100%. You can achieve this by feeding the animals with proper food. When you start a game, you see chickens on your farm. On all maps, there are already chicken on your farm when starting a game. But don't worry, if you pay no attention to them, they will just not produce any more goods. You can buy barns for cows, sheep, pigs, and horses too. Now let's see the cow barn next to our farm. Food, grass, hay, and silage. Product, milk, manure, and slurry. Age of maturity, 18 months. Cows can be fed with grass, hay, and silage. You can either feed them with loose grass and hay, or in form of bales. If you want to feed them bales, you need to use a mixer wagon to put them into the barn. You can either sell milk directly, or take it to the factories for further processing. Here, only cows and pigs can produce manure. Manure will appear in the manure heap near the barn. Manure is not produced automatically. First, you have to bring straw as bedding to the dedicated area of the barn. Both loose straw and straw bales will be accepted as bedding. Pig's food: corn, wheat, barley, canola, sunflowers, soybeans, potatoes, sorghum, and sugar beets. Product, manure and slurry. Age of maturity, 6 months. When it comes to providing food for pigs, they are the most time-consuming animal because you need to feed them a variety of crops you need to grow yourself. To maintain the health of your pigs and therefore their ability to reproduce, you need to provide them with the right mix of feed. You just unload the pig food or each crop at the unloading area of the pigsty. They also produce manure. After this, let's go to sheep barn. Food, grass and hay. Product, wool. Age of maturity, 8 months. In order to sell the wool, you have to grab the pallet at the sheep pasture with a forklift and transport it to the spinnery or bring it to your own production point for further processing. The last animal is horse. Food, hay, oat, and sorghum. Age of maturity, 22 months. Horses are trained and then sold for a profit. You can choose between multiple breeds: gray, pinto, palomino, chestnut, bay, black, seal brown, and dun. The difference is purely visual. When you buy a horse, it is given a name automatically. Each horse also has an individual fitness level. The higher the fitness level, the higher the value. Raise their fitness level by riding them. How to care for your animals? Feeding, open the menu and select the Animal tab. You can check the current status of your animals in all of your pastures and barns. All necessary information like their age, health, and productivity, as well as the amount of food are displayed here. Please note, barns don't need extra water. Bring the correct food for the animal to the barn and load it into the food area. You can see if you have fed them correctly by looking at the health bar. It increases over time, and if it does, the animals will start to produce and are able to reproduce when they are old enough. Selling animals and products. You can either sell the animals themselves if you focus on breeding them, or sell their products. Products can be sold directly to selling stations. If you own factories, you can bring them there and continue processing. This will earn you more money when selling the end product. Milk, bakery, dairy, wool, spinnery, eggs, bakery. So these were all the animals and basic information for all these animals in Farming Simulator 23. Next up will be the guides for all these animals. So don't forget to subscribe and press that bell icon. Thanks for watching.